So this is Dale here at Dead Northern 2025 in the city of York, the most haunted city in the country. And we're in the swing of things this year. We just came out of a fantastic group of shorts, and sitting with me is James.
Hello.
Your short's fantastic.
Oh, thank you so much.
Without further ado, tell me a little bit about it.
So it's a horror film about a duck.
Yeah.
So I guess probably a horror comedy if I'm being honest, but it's a very silly film made by a group of friends who were kind of frustrated about not getting funding, so we're just like, what's the silliest thing we can do that will never get commissioning?
It was called the Quackening, so you sort of go in knowing what you're going to expect a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, so it's definitely on the silly side. It's yeah, I mean, it's either go down well, which is always fun.
So you played a character called Derw. You went to see his nana, which is nice.
Exactly, it's just about a nice little Welsh guy going to see his nice little Welsh ramgee. But
I can't believe you're not Welsh.
I'm Welsh.
You're right. You have a Welsh accent. That was such a great accent.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
It was a fantastic film. I really enjoyed it. You know, I really did. So I wanted to have a chat with you. Tell me a little bit about the inspiration for it, where it came from.
So I think it kind of came from one of my friends was having a baby, and he was just like, I want to make something like a film before the baby kicks off. So he was just like, I like ducks. If you can think of anything. So I literally just was like, okay, I've seen a lot of films, a lot of short films at festivals, and often you can kind of predict the ending, or you kind of get an idea where they can go. So I was like, fuck it, let's see where this we really push it. Let's see like, so it's about, I don't know, is Mum going to go to the rainbow? Oh no, it's not. She's found a pot of gold. That's about this demon duck.
I must admit, I knew she was going to find a pot of gold. That was the only bit I could tell.
Okay, well that's not too bad.
When a duck turned up and then things happened, I don't want to ruin it for anybody. I was like, that's brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, but it was kind of like a creative challenge for us as well, because I played all 5 characters in it.
Yeah, I mean the makeup was incredible. If it's on no budget, like I honestly couldn't tell if the nana is what I call it.
No.
Mangy's not a phrase I've heard before. I couldn't tell. I thought it was not. I didn't know it was you for a first.
That's cool.
But I thought it was sort of a young person and an old person until the bath scene, and I thought it's definitely an old person. So you got me convinced.
I'll say it's Jane Hyman and Ellie Baldwin on the prosthetics and special effects.
Well done, excellent work.
And a big part of the film was just showing off all the kind of talented friends that I've got in Wales.
Yeah.
Just like sort of VFX as well, like with Paul Mark, and it's just like I would think I'm just like show off all this talent here, which is like waiting to make some fun stuff, and so hopefully captured a bit of that.
So why a horror comedy and not just a horror film?
Well, I love horror films, but I think I can't take myself seriously enough, I think, and so it was more of like if we're going to lock a bunch of people in a house for a week, we might as well have some fun doing it.
Yeah, so don't you think horror takes itself a bit too seriously sometimes? That really was a breath of fresh air. I really absolutely loved it. I loved it. And like some of the things that came back, I think you set everything up really well. You know, all the foreshadowing was done so wonderfully, and it all came back. I think it was excellent. So what made you submit it to Dead Northern here?
Well, I've heard good things, and we kind of edited it into Fright Fest and a few others, and Alex and Oscar Garth, who had a Kill Your Lover in last year, they were just like, Dead Northern, they're gonna love it. Trust me. And I kind of come here quite often for like aesthetic, and I love York, and I was just like, this is a festival that I want to go to, and so I'm just really lucky and glad we got in.
Enjoyed it so far? No, it's early days. We enjoyed it so far?
Absolutely, absolutely, day one, but having a lovely time.
So what's next? You said in the actual end credits it said Derw will be back. Tell me about that.
Well, this silly little character that I've got, this angry Welshman, we did a short film from like a 48-hour film challenge a couple of years ago where he confronts an alien. He's like, oh fucking hell, you again! And that was the start of him. And then every so often we kind of just we bash out another one because it's very very fun. This was like the epic, the horror epic. We've done kind of sci-fi shorts where his house starts talking to him, or his car takes him through a time travel paradox. So you can see those on my website, I guess, jamesbutlerfilms.com.
Without sort of trying to ruin too much, I don't see how we can do that.
Well, exactly. So
is it going to be ignored, or are you going to tackle that?
I don't know. I don't think anyone cares too much. So see him again, they'd be like, didn't this? No, but yeah, I think we got a bunch of kind of like crazy Welsh characters, all based on my family members and people I've grown up with. So there's a bunch of characters we play with at Splonk, and that's our production company, Splonk.
Yeah.
So you might see him and a bunch of other mad Welsh characters.
So was Mangy based on an actual member of your
family? Oh, absolutely, my grandma.
Is that person fuming?
Well, I hope she's not turning in her grave. But when I go to visit her, she would always be like, "Oh, it's lovely to see you, James. Oh, it's been so long, and you've got to visit me more often." And I was just like, and every time, so I think, there's a moral message to the film, obviously, as well.
And of course you made you that classic Welsh dish, lasagna.
Yeah, exactly. So, you can't forget the garlic bread as well.
Yeah, you can't forget the garlic bread. Message to everyone, don't ever forget the garlic bread with lasagna. If you take one thing away from this film.
Exactly. It's not lasagna without garlic bread.
Absolutely. I mean, that was no budget, you're telling me?
It was like a bunch of kind of boring corporate videos we made for the Welsh government, and so it was kind of self-funded by three friends, but again, like, when I say self-funded, I mean a couple of grand. And it was just the excuse to kind of just like, make something, because if you're kind of constantly waiting for funding, and it might be years before you make something else, we were like, let's see if we can fool people thinking we had a big budget, and make it kind of epic and apocalyptic, and all of these things. But it was very small budget. But again, it's just talented friends wanting to make cool shit, basically.
So if you've got any advice for aspiring filmmakers out there, if you could pick one piece of advice, I'm going to ask everybody this over the course of the weekend, what would it be?
Oh, I think it sounds cliche, but just make something, I guess, because like you make mistakes, you learn. Yeah, I've learned from that, and I've learned from the other films I've made. But like, I guess it's like working to your limitations as well, within your constraints, I guess. Like, give yourself constraints, because everyone has constraints, especially in the budget. So like, see what location you've got, work within that, and give yourself a weekend and just keep making stuff, because that's how you keep going to make more stuff. And everything I've made only ever come from making something, and the opportunities come from making that. So make shit.
Yeah.
Good shit, hopefully. But.
Well, thank you so much for speaking to me today. I absolutely adored your movie.
Thank you so much.
Hopefully I'll see you in the sequel or whatever it is.
Whatever's next year, yeah.
Well, there you go. There's your advice. Pick up a camera, make something. On absolutely no money, you can make something fantastic. And we might see it at Dead Northern here in York next year.